Hi, this is the 5-minute window looking into life, God, and the Bible. Have you ever felt trapped in a situation with your back against the wall with nowhere else to turn to? I wonder if Daniel feels that way right now. His enemies have persuaded King Darius to make a decree. Everyone in the kingdom must pray to King Darius for the next 30 days. Anyone who is found to be praying to another god will be thrown into the lion's den. Despite this decree, Daniel continues to pray to his God 3 times a day. Daniel is trapped by his enemies. It is not only Daniel who is trapped. King Darius is trapped too. King Darius is impressed with Daniel's leadership ability. He is about to make him prime minister. However, Daniel's enemies appeal to his ego and get him to make this decree. They come to King Darius and tell him that Daniel prays to his God 3 times a day despite the decree. Darius is reluctant to throw Daniel into the lion's den. However, he is trapped by his own decree. The law of the Medes and the Persians cannot be repealed. Daniel's back is against the wall. All he can do is pray. Sometimes our backs are against the wall too. We have exhausted all our human possibilities. All we can do is pray. Yes, God wants us to do that. He wants us to pour our souls before Him when we experience life's troubles. However, do we only pray when our backs are against the wall? Daniel prays to God 3 times a day, decree or not. What is prayer? Earlier, we had learned that prayer is talking with God and trembling before God. God has provided prayer for us as a means of relating to Him. We talk with God about everything in life, in good times and bad times. Prayer is also trembling before God. Here we see Daniel opening his window towards Jerusalem, getting on his knees and saying thank you to God 3 times a day. And when his enemies look in through that window, they see not only Daniel praying, but they also see him begging God for help in the light of this decree. As King Darius reluctantly puts Daniel into the lion's den, this is what he says to Daniel. Daniel, may your God, whom you continually serve, rescue you. In some ways, King Darius, in an indirect way, is also praying to the God of Daniel. Daniel not only prays to his God, somehow he influences others to pray to God too, even King Darius. Daniel is thrown into the lion's den. The stone is laid on the hole, and the door is shut. It is dark. He hears the lions growl. Perhaps one of the lions is beginning to roar. What is he going to do? He can only pray. He has always been praying. Now he does the same thing. And perhaps he always thought that prayer brings God's presence into his life. And so as he prays to God right now, I wonder if he's beginning to sense that God is there, that God is present with him despite the lions.